So we got Big Mama today, who's on the right. She's a 2-year-old female. And these two little guys right here, which you can't see, I'll make a better video in the morning, but there's a dapple one that Korrin is probably going to call Butterscotch. We've just adopted Big Mama as Big Mama. And then we've got the one that looks just like that one right there in the middle, that little baby. Looks just like Gizmo right there on the left. And before, James and Big Mama were going at it just like you see here, trying to figure out who's going to be the boss. And I think James got tired, but I think Big Mama is basically trying to establish her position to protect her. That's not her babies, but they were born around her, so she kind of, I guess she thinks she's the protector of them, especially now in this new environment. But now Gizmo is trying to establish his dominance, and he's not giving up as easily as James did. Now, James up there is bigger than Gizmo and is dominant over Gizmo. And Gizmo and James are both dominant over Johnny Cash. Johnny Cash, being the cool dude he is, wants nothing to do with this, and the babies don't want anything to do with it, and nobody wants anything to do with the babies. It's pretty much down to, hi Johnny Cash, hi baby, you gonna eat my fingers? You gonna eat my fingers? It's pretty much up to Gizmo and Big Mama to finish out who's gonna be who in this herd. What is that big sneeze? That was a big sneeze, Johnny Cash. Hey, it's a big sneeze. Are you done, Gizmo? Gizmo seems to back off, and then Big Mama starts crap with him, but then Big Mama will back off, and then Gizmo starts crap with her. So we don't have this settled out quite yet. So I'm going to stay down here until they calm down a little bit. Last thing we want. Hi, Cash. Hi, Cash. Ow, it's my finger. You can't eat my finger. Don't eat my finger. Stay down here for a while and just make sure this gets settled out, or at least calmed down, so that everybody can go to bed tonight. James and the boys have been sleeping outside lately, either on their goat toy here or in their feed bunk, their feed tent here. They got a nice, well, you can't see anything in there, but it's a nice straw bed, or a hay bed, that is all the hay that they waste. So they'll sleep in there if it's inclement weather or cold. And if it gets really cold, they'll go in the barn. But everybody's outside tonight. It's a nice night. Oh, can't see anything. Let me turn that light on. There we go. Got motion activated lights. And we had a gentleman that we know from Farmer's Market offer us some willow branches. And the goats really like them. Huh, Johnny Cash? No, don't eat my fingers. Go eat your willows. So he's been kind of munching on the bark on the willows and the leaves. But everybody's been out to pasture today, except for Big Mama and the babies. So you see that dapple in there? That's going to be Butterscotch, I think. We're still trying to figure out a name for the other baby. They're both being weathered right now. It means they're being neutered. So just like Johnny Cash and Gizmo and King James over here, they will end up being neutered. It'll take about 6 weeks for that process to fulfill. Nobody's stopping anybody from getting in the barn. Gizmo could very easily go in the barn if he wants. So could James and Johnny Cash. But Gizmo and Big Mama just haven't sorted it out yet. They're not too violent. That's why I'm staying down here, because the last thing we want is a vet bill from somebody getting hurt. It's a lot of bluffing right now. Very seldom do they actually crash heads. Probably about one every 5 times they'll actually butt heads, but not hard. I've seen them rear up, almost like they're going to butt heads, and then they'll land, and then they'll just kind of push their heads together. So I'm just staying down here till things calm down. Like I said, our goat vet anyway, is all the way up in Manchester. And that's an emergency call if he's got to come down here, which is almost like probably $200 or $300 just to get him down here. So the last thing I want is somebody to get gored or any of the babies to be picked on. So we're just, see, Gizmo kind of puffed at Butterscotch there, and Big Mama put her face right in the middle of that. She's like, nuh-uh, not having any of that. Leave my babies alone. Gizmo still wants to go at it. He's not done yet. And Big Mama's trying to get him to back down. Trying to make sure he doesn't push his weight with the babies. She is protective of them, but they're not really going after the babies, so I don't know what her problem is, other than Gizmo, for some reason, all of a sudden is feeling dominant. James is pretty much done. He's tired. They were going at it, James and Big Mama. Huh, James? And James is quiet now. Say, I'm done. I had my fun. You camera shy? You camera shy? You camera shy? Yeah, a buddy. A buddy. A buddy, James. Jamo. You got an itchy itch? Got an itchy? You itching yourself with your horn? What you doing? What you doing, James? My baby. You sleepy? Can I itch your itch for you? Can itchy? So it seems to have quieted down a little bit. The babies are just chilling with Mama. And Gizmo is kind of taking a rest. Looks like they're going to go over and try to eat some of the willows. I put some here by the fence, and I put some over there by the barn. Kind of spread it out so that nobody's challenging somebody else for the willows. I think right now it's nice to have some feed in there because it's kind of distracting everybody. So I'm really happy that we got those willows today. The goats seem to, whoops, turn that light back on. If I can get it turned on. Or not, there we go. So it's nothing too intense. Like I said, I'm just gonna chill down here and until everybody gets a little sleepier and decides to chill out. Like Big James here. Oh, buddy. See, I got my perch. I'm happy. Happy go. You happy? You gonna fall asleep as I pet you? You can go fall asleep? You can go fall asleep, James? Yeah, you're a sweet boy. Oh, there you go. All right, buddy. You can go to sleep. Yeah, good boy. Your head's warm. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. Good boy. What you hear? Yeah, so it's quieted down over here. Looks like Big Mama just wants to check out something to eat, and Gizmo takes a breather and then he tries to agitate her again. But I think it's pretty much done. You done, Gizmo? Come here, Giz. Gizmo. Gizmo. Little babies are playing with the willow sticks. Alright. Well, I'll post this tonight and we'll get some nice good video of all 6 of them tomorrow morning. But welcome to Big Mama and Butterscotch and to yet be named other baby goat. So get this light to turn on again. But yeah, so we'll post some better videos tomorrow, and you guys will get to see them in the daylight. But so far, the only ones that are having problems still is Big Mama and Gizmo. But it looks like it might have calmed down some. So. All right, say good night, everybody. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good night, James.